Hey everyone, welcome back to the Graygrie Show. As always, I'm your host Graygrie, and I want to thank you first and foremost for coming back and checking me out again and sticking around for this long. And hopefully, you enjoy the content for today's show. So today's show, as always, is our fourth episode. Cool, not counting the guest spots we had initially. Um, Fourth episode of our solo show. So I want to thank you again. It means a lot to me. So without further ado, um, hope everyone's having a wonderful week. Been eventful for me. Hopefully, it's been smooth for you. But as always, you know how we do here. We start off with stuff on the internet, some stories that have been going on online and in social life and social media. And I'm going to start off with the one of the bigger ones, one of the most significant ones, and sadder ones that has come out in recent days, and that's the death of rapper Nipsey Hussle, or murder. Death is when you just die of natural causes. Murder is when someone takes your life, and that's what's actually occurred here. You know, this is this is a fucked up. I mean, all deaths are, all of them are. Anytime in my lifetime, at least, when entertainers have lost their lives, it's been a traumatic event. However, this I don't want to say this sound seems different, but it does. It seems different. You know, I mean, like okay, I remember when Tupac was killed. I remember when Biggie was killed. And Big L, um, a few others come to mind. I can't draw the names right now. Uh, but this was just senseless. While all of these murders are unnecessary, this was senseless in a way that you know just defies logic. I mean, just defies understanding. And understand that there, you know, I don't know him personally. I don't know his lifestyle. I don't know the circle he ran in. But you know, this is a guy who chose to do something that a lot of people that taste success don't, and that's actively do things in the community that they're from, the community that raised them, the community that made them. You know, and you know, I saw first and foremost. I'll say, all right, I wasn't a big fan of his music. Not saying I didn't like it, but it wasn't something I listened to on the regular. Let's put it that way. I didn't listen to it on the regular. There's a lot of hip hop like that. A lot of rap I don't listen to on the regular, but songs I like. Um, but you know, this is kind of one of those things where it's like my LeBron James comparison. On the court, he's not my favorite player, but as a man, I respect him and everything he's doing. Something that a lot of other star athletes of his caliber can't say they've done. This man did a lot in his community, and he was there in his community doing things, opening businesses, trying to start low cost housing in his community, a community that needed it. Founded a STEM program in that area. You know, he didn't have to do this. He could have moved out, been in different places, not around the people he grew up with, not around the community that he loved. And as I understand it, I love from California, but it's not the best area. You know, it's not the greatest area. So he stayed there. So you see somebody like that that's doing for the community, helping and trying to make things better, taken like this, it's hard to swallow. You know, I know. I, I remember when Tupac died, they were dead by the gun, died by the gun. Tupac said anything, this thing happened, this happened. You know, that wasn't this. You know, say what you want about how somebody comes up, but how they were raised and what they did when they were younger. Uh, but don't be so quick to judge based on what someone else does without looking at yourself. A lot of us can look at our childhood, our youth, and look at things we did, and as we got older, look back and say, "Hey, did I grow from that?" This man, for whatever he might have done as a young man, as a kid, he grew from that. He became better for it, you know. And he was taken by the people he was helping. Um, I I've thought about this over the last few days, you know, and I don't usually go online looking for much information. I can't read stories and things like that. I did some stuff like that. I looked at a lot of stuff, and I made the conscious decision that I want to have this etched into my memory. I want to remember this because a lot of things happen and they pass you. I want to remember this one. And the more videos, the more I heard this young man speak and things he said and the mind he had, it really made me think that damn, some of us is fucked up. I I don't make any secrets when I say that in these instances and situations like this, we are our worst enemy. There was nobody that came through that was a different nationality. There was no other person that came through that was a police officer, law officer. We did this. Our community, someone in our community did this. And there are Nipsey Hussles in a lot of neighborhoods that have been gunned down, lives taken by way of senseless violence. I hope this is a wake-up call. I hope this changes. I hope this does change. They have arrested the guy that did this. It appears to be someone that was I don't want to say his inner circle, but someone that he was familiar with, someone that knew him, someone he knew. Some event happened, some interaction happened, disagreement at that in front of his own store when this went down last Sunday, and it played out like this. But man, I'm really hoping that we can grow past this. We have to stop this. We have to be better. We have to be better. And I don't want to. I don't want to throw a cliche on it. I don't want to use tag words and just say stuff that's been said before. I'm not gonna say all those typical things because it's sick. It is. It's really bad. So our thoughts and support go out to his family and his children. Man, his fucking kids, his family. They have to grow up without him. Something that was stupid, something that came out to pride. Somebody's feeling was hurt. Somebody felt like they were disrespected. Really. If that's the case, that could be any of us. That could be any of us whose feelings of pride seems to be compromised because something we said or something we disagreed about made them make a call to take your life. Is that the message we want to send to our kids, our community? Is that how we want to be viewed? Do we want to be seen like that as a black community? I don't think so. I know I don't. I know there's no healing for losing a family member, close family member, especially if you're a child of that family member, someone close to you. But I'm an optimist in this case. I feel that things will take a turn for the right, for the better direction. I do. Tupac used to say, I may not be here to see when it happened. I may spark the mind. I think he was a mind that Pac sparked. And this is what happens. It's fucking senseless. So, we'll hope all things work out for them. So I'm not going to go too deep into the internet. That's going to be my one story for today. That's enough to swallow. I really literally just fucking dealt with that for 2 days. 2 days. It just been circulating in my head. Just going over and over and over again, right? It's been a really, really tough situation. So we're going to leave that right there. You got to let me know what you think. All right, now we're gonna jump right into our main topic for today, and I think this is gonna be very interesting for you. It was came out of nowhere, just popped in my head. Okay, that's a fucking lie. It didn't pop in my head. I'm gonna tell you how this all came about. Today's topic is on generational clothing and apparel. All right, so tell you this story because it's a true story. It's a true story because I'm gonna tell it. All right, so I got a 15-year-old son, right? Son comes up to us and say, "Hey, look, I need some more pants." All right, cool, man. We go get your pants. So go online because that's what we do. Pick out some pants. All right, I like these, like that. So the pants come to me. My son looks at me, like, "Oh, cool, I got my pants. Great." He goes try some more, right? We sitting down chilling. Great job, well done. 3 pair of pants, he good for 4 years. All right. So, son comes back upstairs, he looks at us and he's like, "Man, I ain't really feeling these. I ain't really feeling these." So what you talking about? They look good. So they're getting a little slim, but he said, "Nah, these too loose." I said, "What you mean too loose?" Look right here. So he started pulling the waist out. I'm like, dude, that's how pants are supposed to fit. It's too big. I don't like the way they fit, Pops. No, they ain't right. They seem too baggy. Dude, you don't know what baggy is. If those are baggy to you, you need to check your history. So my wife played play the mediator. She put the angel on her shoulder and said, "All right, I'm gonna return the pants and get you some more." She ordered another pair of pants. I see these pants when he put them on. I swear he looks like a Muppet. You know, Kurt with the little skinny legs. Like, that's what the pants look like. Like a puppet. Like, can you breathe in those? And like, these are perfect. We both look at each other and like, all right, fuck it. You good. Take them tight pants on. And this has been a debate for me for years. For some years. And it's not just a skinny jean epidemic because it transcends jeans. The term skinny jeans defines a style, not particular clothing. Because I see kids wearing skinny jogging pants. I go online, go on sports sites looking for stuff for jogging pants myself. They all forfeit around the ankles. I don't need my calf muscles to be seen pulsing. But apparently that's what they all look like. Then, oh my God, oh man, I don't know if you've seen this, but okay, all right, oh damn, this back in the 80s and 90s, if you went to school, your pants were short, you called them flood. Now they sell them like that. They sell them flood pants. They're like short. Your shoe is here and pants is up. You know the look. You know if you're over 35, you know the look. They buy them like that, and it kind of got me thinking about what my parents used to say. You know, I always said, don't get over clothes. They come back in style. I don't really remember a time when tight pants were in style, unless you go back way before I was born. I remember the bell bottom era. All right, I get that. The big butterfly collars and all that stuff. All right. Then I know the hip hop era. We were growing up. We wore baggy pants, big t-shirts, big sweatshirt. Now, I'm open to change. And while I will say some of the styles that are out now, they are right, they're cool. But the tight pants and then the sagging pants, like literally when I'm seeing the whole ass cheek, both ass cheeks, dude, hanging out. When did we get to that point? When did that become cool? How did we evolve to that? Now I get it. We wore really big jogging pants. We wore really big overalls with one strap down and what we call freaky shirts, the silk shirts. And we had them like tucked down loose. And the girls doing a onesie and it was buttoned in between. And they had the big pants on and the big bamboo earrings and all that truck jewelry, all that fat jewelry, the little finger wave. We had the hair pressed down, and now the kids wear the natural. We had I kind of like the natural. I like that when it just grow out this wild, just get the braid, you twist the free braids, just let it grow. That's kind of cool. I can't do either one. But is this what getting old feels like? So me get back on my story here. So he's cool with the pants, and after we bought the pants, we found out that there were not one, not two, but 6 pair of jeans that he just would not wear because they didn't fit the right style. Now, look, in 1991, I had 4 pair of pants. I rotated the boys like this. Instead of the 5th pair, then I take my Pops jeans because I could fit them in. Never did I ever say I wouldn't wear a pair of pants because they didn't fit my style. Well, they didn't fit. Maybe they didn't fit my style, but I would still wear them because I get my ass whooped if I wear a pair of pants. My mom bought me. She went out and spent that money on clothes. I better buy that shit. Who my kid? She took my ass up, so I wore them because I was afraid. But things have changed. Is this what getting old feels like? I find myself saying the same things that my parents said when I was young. But now, it's like, I'm like, no, this can't be the same thing. This is different. Is this what getting old feels like? Life is a cruel joke. You know, you're young for a while, you do some crazy stuff, your parents talk about what you doing, you look at them like, you know what you talking about, look at there, I got my gear on, I'm hot. Then you get to be a parent, your kids do stuff, and you look at them like, I don't know what the heck they doing, I don't know what you wearing, you look crazy, that ain't right, well, I don't know where these kids come from. And you start sounding like your parents. Is this what getting old feels like? It's kind of crazy, right? So, the only joy I get out of this is knowing well, couple. One, I did tell him, no, I'm not buying no more clothes because I got a credit card and he don't have a job. 2, if I am fortunate enough to live long enough, I will get to get those calls from my child when their child does something equally as ridiculous, yet as equally unexpected as my change for them from me was. And they say, I don't know what these kids are wearing nowadays. And I get to sit back and be an old man and laugh. That's the only joy I get. That's it. It'll be why I get to pay for it. And just be like, now, you heard me mention earlier that some of the stuff I think is pretty cool. I do think some of it pretty cool. And I'm not gonna be a total ass about it. I'm not gonna be a total old guy. Some of the shoes are cool. Now, some of them are. Of course, a lot of the stuff is throwback too, because there's a lot of throwback jeans and stuff that come in style. And I went to the Foot Locker, or one of the stores. It wasn't Foot Locker, I don't know what it was. But they had a pair of Diodoras. Yeah, if you don't know what a Diodora is, Diodoras are just look them up. Diadora. That means you were born when the internet was a thing. That's why you know what it is. But yeah, Diodoras, they got the throwbacks, the old school Fila's, the old school Adidas. A lot of these shoes we didn't want to wear, but now they're popular, now they're selling. The Nike Cortez, they've been around for a while. Air Force Ones is a staple. Fila's are coming back. I'm trying to find some Mallards and some British Knights. But all this stuff is kind of coming back. But still, the shoes have gotten a little better, in my opinion. Now, there's some crazy colors that after you reach a certain age, you can't wear multicolored shoes. Technically, you can't wear basketball shoes with jeans at your certain age. You just need to stop. You should stop. You should. I mean, I don't, but I guess you should. I got a pair. I got a pair of Kobe's. I wear them. But they say you should. But I don't know who the hell they is, but somebody said. But okay, so the shoes are cool, and the shoes are better. Now I'm not gonna argue that the shoes are better from basketball standpoint. Basketball shoes, basketball shoes are better. They're more of a variety. There are a lot more brands that would in our generation off brands that you have to choose from. You have the option of wearing styles that are new. New designers come out. People are more inclined to create new clothing lines because they saw what was there before. I mean, there were very many, and also you have all these different styles pop up. So it's improved there. I like that. So that's a positive. I think the expansion of clothing lines has made it better. But again, there's some stuff that maybe I just don't get. Maybe I just don't get. Maybe I just shouldn't get it. So, I shouldn't know how to use Snapchat proficiently at my age. So I get it. So there's an age cutoff, the age limit on these things. So tell me what you guys think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, when I see kids run around with skinny jeans, first thing I think is that you could not run very fast because you can't get a proper span on the foot run. You can't do that. Of course, if I think back a little bit, with baggy jeans, you couldn't run anyway because the wind resistance slows you down about 2 miles an hour. You weren't going very far. So, I guess when I think about it, I guess just some things change, some things stay the same. I guess it's all relative. You know, in 10 years, they'll be looking back at what they wore, laughing at these pictures, just like we did. I mean, I got pictures of myself with some colored Levi's or some damaged jeans, lime green damaged jeans, and a lime green flower damaged t-shirt, short sleeve collar shirt, polo shirt. I don't even recall what kind of shoes I had on. Thank God I don't. But I looked ridiculous. That and my high top fade, or my orange jumper, jogging overall set, orange overall with my freaky silk shirt on, short sleeve. I had to freeze my ass off of that short sleeve silk shirt, but I looked cool as hell, so I wore it as much as I could. So who knows? I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, I guess I still have a hang up over the tight pants because it just bothers me. And that on top of that, seeing tight jogging pants, which doesn't seem to make sense to me. But who knows? I don't know. You let me know what you think. So, spin it off a little bit, going off not spinning off, but actually going off. I don't want to go too much on a tangent, but what's the deal with jerseys? Team jerseys. I've had discussions with various people over the years, and the debate is always circled around the appropriate age to stop wearing team jerseys. I think the amazing Charles Barkley put it best, where he said, what did he say? He said jerseys should be worn by players, hot chicks, and little kids. So if you're a grown man, you shouldn't wear a jersey. I'd have a hard time putting on look, I love certain basketball players. I like them. I won't say love. I like them. Some of the legends I love. Some of the legends of my day I love. These players nowadays I like. But taking one of my favorite players, let's say Isaiah Thomas. Right? If I had an Isaiah Thomas jersey, I would own it. I would probably put it on if I went to a game. But maybe, and it depends on how old I am and what age I had it at. I used to have a Chauncey Billups jersey, and I wore that. But that was 13 years ago, at least 13, 14 years ago, when I was probably in my 20s, late 20s, early 30s. So that's the passable age to wear it. Plus, I think I wear it when jersey was in. Now, at my age now, I wish I would wear a Millionaire's jersey. What? You not even dedicated to the team. You'll leave in a minute. Why should I buy a jersey? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't wear the jersey. I think I'm past the age of buying jerseys. I think that grown men shouldn't wear jerseys. Own them, sure. Wear them, no. And by that I mean this: if you like a player, let's say you like LeBron James, a fan of LeBron James, I'm gonna buy his jersey. I buy the jersey. Cool. Don't wear it out in public. What? It's my jersey. This is only my opinion. I'm not basing off any factual information other than my own. I have a LeBron James jersey. Maybe if I watch the game on TV, I put the jersey on. I'm not wearing the jersey to the market or to the mall or just hanging out, going on a date to movies or something. I'm not putting that jersey on. No. Why? Tell you, it's just like underwear. It should be owned and not seen by the public. Unless you want to go to jail, then by all means, streak on, get arrested on, and hope you got somebody to bail you out. Well, I just have to think about that. I think there should be limits to everything. See, there's a time in life to do certain things. And wearing jerseys has an expiration date around 29, 30. If you're a player, wear a jersey. If you got a jersey dress, how do you gonna put that jersey dress on? But Greg, hey, that LeBron James jersey you bought, you should wear that this weekend. No, I'm not wearing that. Well, why not? You bought it. It's a waste of money. No, I'm not wearing that. I'm good. I'm good. It's kind of like those T-shirts you get for one-time events like marathons. Nobody wears those to like the movies. You might wear them to sleep in, but you'll wear it part of your apparel. So, well, then again, I can be totally wrong, and I'm pretty sure someone disagrees with me. So let me know. Let me know what you think. I'm eagerly waiting to hear your opinion. Can't wait. All right, everyone. Well, that's everything for today's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you stuck through the whole thing. If you have, thank you, and I appreciate you sticking out the whole show. There is no big credit scene for staying all the way to the end. Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the budget of Marvel. But I do have a really big thank you for you. And hope to see you back here next time for our next show. Once again, it's been the Graygrie Show. And as always, peace.